Hi everyone! So here is a set of nails I've done recently using my, well, the first nail was done on the hand I had borrowed from the fabulous Heather, and then the rest were all done on my fabulous Glamour Liz, Miss Elsa. And this is for the Growing Strong glitter, which is part of the Great Houses collections from the Glitter Fairy. So I've prepped the nail, kind of showing you how I would prep, but I'm not going to do that on the rest of them because obviously it's plastic and the acrylic will stick straight to it. So when using forms, I'm using my extreme length forms from Hazel Dixon here. When using forms on a silicone hand, you will need to use micro pore tape or similar around the finger because the micro pore struggles to stick to the silicone, but the forms really don't stick to silicone. So I always pop a bit of micro pore tape on there so that I can then keep the form relatively in place. It's a little trickier than when working on a human person being, but as most of you know, I've got quite a few problems with my hands, and I'm very limited to the amount of nails I can do, so that's why I researched and then bought these silicone hands, because it means instead of having someone in front of me and I have to get a set of nails done in a day, I can come in and out and do nails as and when, but still create lovely long sets for you guys. So I'm just measuring up the form there, and then I'm going to add a few like little snips inside of the form so it fits perfectly, and then I'm going to get on with the acrylic application. So I'm starting off with a bead of clear just over the join from where the free edge is, so I want to get a nice join between free edge and form. I'm then going to use this clear to create a very thin base along the entire form because I'm going to be doing some design work with glitter and coloured acrylics. So I'm just using this clear acrylic to create a thin base for the Russian almond that I'm going to be doing. Then coming in with a small bead of clear acrylic, I've dabbed it into that glitter and I'm just using the tip of my brush just to nudge and push that glitter where I want it. It's quite a chunky cut glitter, so I'm using very small beads at a time so that I've got control over where every little bit goes. And then coming in and doing a little marble. So this is Bengal Shimmer, and I've forgotten what the greens are. I don't use that green again, but I do use the other green. And I'll have to check, and I will put it all in the description as to which colours I have used. And then I'm just doing a gentle little marble across a little section of the nail there. Then coming in with a little more glitter, and I'm just going to carry on down the nail until I'm happy with the glitter and acrylic and design I have created there. Also adding some green and gold chrome flakes. These just add a nice extra dimension, a little extra bling and shimmer to the nail. Then when I'm happy with all the placement of the glitter and the acrylic, I'm then going to come in with a bead of clear acrylic, starting at the cuticle area and then working down the nail to cap the nail and also to create the shape and structure. So I need to make sure that even though it's a really long nail, I don't want it to look bulky, but I do want it to be nice and strong in its structure. And when that's all set, I'm then going to gently remove the form. So just pressing it away from the acrylic there, putting it underneath, and then I'm going to file this nail into shape. So I have sped this up, but it's the same filing routine that I do on all of my nails, no matter what shape or size. I have pretty much the same filing routine. Obviously that's the only slight drawback of these silicone hands, is that obviously as you're filing, the nails will move. I personally think this isn't a bad thing, because it does encourage you to think about the pressure that you're putting on the natural nail bed, so you will learn to support the extension and that natural nail. Obviously if you're working on a client, you can't pull the nail off, but it was just flopping around too much, and I was like, right, I'm just going to get it off and finally finish off this little bit here. And then when I'm ready to top coat the nail, I'm just coming in with my little duster brush to make sure there's no dust. And then I'm applying my first layer of top coat. So I'm going to start at the cuticle area, working down the nail, and then I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. And once that's cured, I'm just going to use my silicone tool to burnish in some of the crystal chameleon flakes in emerald near the cuticle area and blend down. So I'm not going to cover the entire nail, I just wanted a little extra sparkle near the cuticle area and down the nail. And then applying my second layer of top coat. This one I will cure for 30 seconds, and then I will place a second layer on top of this one and cure for the full 60 seconds. And there you have it, the first nail in my Growing Strong collection. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys, doing some longer shapes for you. Hopefully there will be more videos like this coming soon. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to keep an eye out for the rest in the series. Bye!